This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to First Bank Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, the home of the Vanderbilt Commodores. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. And the Commodores will kick it away to get this game going. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. The Volunteers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
They'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. And the Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The balls are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10.
Man, Chris, we're just getting settled into this game, and already big plays.
They keep him off balance for the run. First down and more. He's still running. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. First down, why not keep it on the ground? It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Heading left after the handoff. Toss the spin move. End zone ahead. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line. The Volunteers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps the football. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Wideouts now clustered. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Pulls it in. It's Poe.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Scanning the field. It's French. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Commodores pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure, came up with the sack.
Looking for his back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and another incompletion.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Play action here on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Brazil. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The ball's looking to run some tempo here.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions were flying around earlier. I think the
pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Vols will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. Seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Caught in the backfield. It's Poe. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Finds his man. It's Poe. And that game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46.
At the 46-yard line. 1st down, Commodores.
Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air. It's French. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. And the Commodores lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. He lets it rip. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Commodores looking to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And third and short, they hand the ball off. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Commodores. Now the important point after attempt.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Off the play fake on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Payne.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
Grab behind the line. It's Bishop. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Vols will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it from the gun. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. To throw, it's French. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop him at 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down. They're going to throw the football. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
With the catch, it's Poe. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. And the Commodores will send the punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. And a spin move there before he's tackled. Picks up a solid gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. to pick up the first down through the air. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Vols. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to pass. It's French. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third down, he drops to throw. Snags a quick throw. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. That is broken up and incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Second down, we're going to throw it. They'll try a pass here. That's caught. It's Poe. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. It's a quick grab. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. The kick is short, and now he's going to try to make something happen here. Powering through the defender. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
The Volunteers will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's French. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws it to the right. Incomplete for a third straight play. Commodores bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Offense ready to start this drive. On On first down, it's play action. Let's it fly to the wideout. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. And a chance at a big play.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Volunteers come to the line in a hurry up. Drop back here on third down. Quick throw over the middle. Catch made in space. Look out. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. The ball's come to the line. Let's start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Looking to pass here on second down. Hot over the middle. It's Stewart. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the Vols will have to kick this away.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On the run, it's Poe.
Those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's French. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Tackle, but first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the Commodores pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
High completion sets up an important third down play. They're going to run it. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Great connection there for 6 points. They're set now to try the PAT.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now that begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they'd given up. But here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Vols will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. They're going to run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. The pocket breaking down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To the air, it's French. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. He didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The Volunteers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. They'll give it to the back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
They call the draw play here. Picks up the force, looking for more. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a 3rd down. Just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. They're 2 for 2. Possession. Here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And now here comes the point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the running play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And the returner will be brought down. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Vols come to the line to run the hurry-up. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Matthews. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Now they call a run. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. We'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Play fake, looking to throw. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And the Vols will line up to punt it away. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for open? Oh, and that's going to be a safety. The defense takes the lead in the final minute. My goodness.
Hey, the defense deserves a lot of credit for forcing this safety, obviously. But let's not forget about the punter and the special teams who put this offense in a tough position.
This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking downfield, it's French. Defense is coming after him. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Volunteers. A crucial. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. 1st down here for this offense. Tailback takes the handoff again. The freshman brings him down quickly. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game that you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Running back grabs it on the screen. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Commodores moving quickly down the field here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? Offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Can they keep this drive going and try to convert on 3rd down now? Make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29. And the Commodores will crank up the tempo. Play action here on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Commodores. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's French. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's 1st down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Plum.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And they hit it just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Over the middle, it's Coleman. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a 1st down. Commodores have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful 1st quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of 1. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this 1st quarter. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quick throw caught on the left side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Dropping back, it's French. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. That penalty will be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his 2nd, but couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 1st down, looking for more now. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. That's an important 1st down on that running play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And this time it's complete. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Here's the target, and it's complete. Solid tackle. Able to get him down. And the Commodores are in the red zone. Dropping back, it's French. Clock in the backfield, it's Poe. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards.
Headed for the end zone. And he's in for... takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game, getting closer to midfield. Commodores hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
They stop it, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. Back to throw. It's French. but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Nice grab. It's pulled. Maybe he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on a play. Here's the second down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the ankle.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery. And looking to throw now on first down. Breaking free at the 35.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds and try to preserve that clock.
And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB. 2nd and 10 here. Dropping back. It's French. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other. And it's a bunch formation. It's a shotgun run home. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball under the 36. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's French. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Grab by the receiver. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. And the Commodores pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. Commodores will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So Tennessee's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. Can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's P. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Volunteers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Man, that is a great example of the option. Pitch it out perfectly. They completely caught the defense off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's French. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. 2nd down after the incompletion. The shotgun running play call. He's got the cross and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Player is aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment when he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Offense facing 3rd down after the incompletion. All play action. One team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Just all-around great defense here. Everybody's covered downfield. Really, the quarterback doesn't have anywhere to go. He tries to force it in, and before the ball can get thrown downfield, how about the big man getting up, climbing a ladder, and knocking that ball away?
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. a short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Trying to run, it's Bishop. Spinning out of the tackle. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Volunteers will line up here on first down and goal. Quarterback
himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Moves out of the pocket. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Close to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. Commodores will send their punt team onto the field. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Offense comes out to start this drive. On first down, it's play action. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powering through. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. A quick throw out left, complete. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Breaks the tackle to get back to line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. 1st and 10 play coming up. Scanning the field. It's French. Makes the grab. It's Poe. Hits into space at the 50. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Poe. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. That play makes it 2nd and 10. A play action, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And the wideout goes in motion. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's French. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Catch out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And the Commodores will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Can he make it to the marker? Oh, what a move.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Brown.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. What a catch! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
Commodores will kick this away to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. That's caught. It's Brazil. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial 3rd down play right here. There on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Vols will bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's French. Finds an open target on the left side. And move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. And the Commodores with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got it probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Throwing off play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Commodores will line up to kick it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Receiver in motion now. Grab behind the line, it's Matthews. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Volunteers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the Commodores look to keep this drive moving. New set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's French. Running back has it on a screen now. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Handoff from the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense bring back. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down. Do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's French. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
In the college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. That's reeled in. It's Poe. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone. Commodore starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. On the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And the Commodores hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it on the move. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this with a little more urgency. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. The Vols will bring their punt team onto the field. He'll field the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. As the 1st down is still going. In the clear at the 25. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a 1st down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Commodores! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. The sure hands, it's Brazel. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The offense and defense, we'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
You look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, let's give the tight end a lot of credit here off that deflected football. The concentration and the nice hands to go up off of that tip ball to make that catch.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's a quarterback keeper. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Maybe the last shot here. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's French. The receiver grabs it. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. Oh, and he dropped that one. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Back to throw again. Looking for the wide out. Oh, he's wide open. Look out. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Here we go, 3rd and short in the 7th play of this drive. Scanning the field, it's French. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Payne. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on 1st down now. The offense electing to just spike the ball here. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. A timeout is called to talk some strategy in this very important drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Now in third and very long. Looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Vols.
Now you've got a big decision. What a great touchdown. But think about it. If you kick the extra point, you tie the game up, probably go to overtime. Or you roll the dice and go for two and potentially win the game.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Defense setting up for a passing down now with 7 DBs on the field. To the air, it's French. And looking for a big play here. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. QB decides to keep it here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And now the defense will spend a timeout to get everybody on the same page before this important play. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Going absolutely nowhere. We lost him.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
Let's see what the call is on this critical 3rd and goal. They try to punch it in overtime. Looking to the end zone. Trying for a pick 6 to win the game. That'll do it. Game over. The defense makes a decisive play to win it in overtime.
Oh, no. They may have just cost themselves the game with this interception. That's the last thing you can afford to do in overtime. Now it simply comes down to, can you stop your opponent from scoring when the game is over?
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
We'll see what the strategy is on 3rd and short, where they just try to position the ball for a game-winning field goal attempt. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. You make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. To throw, it's French. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Important 2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
I like that you trust your running back. You're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
So now it's 3rd and short. If they can't make the 1st down, why not at least position the ball for a game-winning field goal attempt? Bringing pressure. Ball scooped up by the defense.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He's got it near the end zone. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up. So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in 2nd overtime. And he's in there. The conversion is good. Great execution, and it pushes the lead to 8. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's P. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. The Volunteers looking to cash in this red zone trip. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Bishop. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. Caught by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes a crucial 3rd down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. So it all comes down to this 4th down and short. If they don't get it, it's game over. Here we go on 4th down. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
It's decisions like this, Chris, you rarely remember when they go right. It's a nice job by this offensive coordinator and head coach to go for this, show the confidence in his team. Now they set themselves up 1st and goal inside the 5.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it another chance. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Just a great job again by the defensive front. They get lower, they're able to get a bit of a push, stuff this offense on back-to-back plays against the run game.
And now it's 3rd and goal. They've got just 2 plays left to try to punch it in here. Here's the option play. And he's in for a touchdown. But still work to do. They need a 2-point conversion to force a 3rd overtime.
Well, the offense has done its job here coming up with this touchdown, and that's a great job. And as you know now, Chris, down by 2, they've got to hit this 2-pointer to be able to tie this game up and send it to a 3rd overtime.
That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these